how is everybody? How's everybody doing? My name is Delana. Welcome to Inward Evolution. Let me close the door. Sorry. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday and it's probably like 3 something, I think. Yeah, let me see. 3:24. 3:79. It's the year of the 9. It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, so yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? How are you guys feeling with the energy? So I have an experience story time. But I do hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are, I live in Cali, so I hope you guys are staying dry. It's wet here. Please be careful when you drive. You know, we think we can still drive the same way we can drive when it's dry, and we can't, okay? I mean, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, so we start burning shit. Yeah. Hi, monkey. You. Get out of here. That's me, baby. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're enjoying the rain. I'm enjoying the rain. I love the rain. I'm so glad I'm not working today. So I get to enjoy it. I've been up since 9:30. I was very productive today. Just got out of the freaking shower. So I wanted to do a reading because we're gonna continue to work on ourselves, and I mean everything that I've been talking about here with like what are we talking about? We're talking about abandonment issues. So abandonment issues, those are the things that I have worked through already. So I'm just here to show and say and help with what I know. I can't speak for anybody else, although other people like to speak for us. Yeah. My whole thing is that if you don't know and you want to know something about somebody or something, if you want to be nosy, why don't you just ask the person? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I didn't even ask you something, you know? There's no harm in being curious, but curious to the point where you invade people's privacy and do all that bullshit. Unacceptable. Also, funny thing. So remember how like a long time ago I was saying that there was someone yelling in the alley and stuff? Well, there just happens to be a recording of it. Go figure, right? There just happens to be a recording of it. And another funny thing is after my last reading, maybe like a day or two, yeah, I did it on Wednesday, right? So Friday, bro, my neighbor that passed away, the one on the top, the downstairs people, they only had been here for a little bit, but they fucking moved out like that. Coincidental? I think not. I kind of had an epiphany in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, it was you. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, so I feel as though the energy is kind of odd. I went through something. I went through something. I didn't go through something. So, but there's someone that I know that in my own life here in California, not on YouTube, because let me just reiterate, I have never have been affiliated with anybody on this platform, in this tarot community, in the, anybody here. Spirituality, I don't say I study spirituality. And this is going to sound really stupid, but the things that I know, I don't know how I know them. I really don't. I always be trying to figure it out. I don't know how I know what I know, guys. I really don't. I really fucking don't. All I know is that Okay, so maybe I do know. Every time, like I've always had gifts ever since I was 4 years old. I've always had gifts. I'm sorry, I'm hot. I took the hottest shower known to man. Really hot shower. Um, and plus I have coffee here, so. And look what it says, she's a unicorn. You are magical. The light beings are magical, not you freaks. I mean, you are if you could, if you wanted to be, but if you don't, you don't. We're not forcing you to. You know what I'm saying? But so I had an experience with, and I know people on here say, oh, coworker. Coworker, that's what they mean by the next tarot reader or whatever the fuck, that's what they mean. So I had an experience with in my real place of work, this person, this coworker, and I say friend or coworker like this because I don't know. She had told me something that was, it was serious. It was a serious thing. What she had said was a serious thing about someone else. And when I was listening to her, I was like, okay, like, you know, I supported her, whatever. But then I had left, and on my way home, I needed to do something on my phone. So I pulled over. And when I was sitting there, I was like, wait a second. She said, I don't know, but I think so-and-so did this, blah, blah, blah. And I thought about it, I'm like, wait a second. She's telling me and telling like a couple people, whatever. And I thought to myself, wouldn't you want to know definitely if that's true before you go running your mouth about and telling people? Like for me, if whatever she told me was true, I would have been making sure that that was a fact, because she says, I don't know, but, you know, and the reason why, I know why, the reason why she didn't know, but that's besides the point. The point is, is that if it were me, if I put myself in her shoes, I would want to know for a fact if what I thought was true, and if there was a way for me to confirm that, I would definitely go that route before I mention anything to anyone that it could get in the wrong mouth of someone, right? So I had told her, I was like, bro, like, I said, are you sure like this happened? Because you said it yourself, like you think, but you're not sure. And I get telling me and whoever, because we're supportive and we're here to like help you figure it out. But like, if you told other people and you're not sure, and it gets around to the person that you're talking about, and you're hurting a person for no reason, how are you gonna feel about yourself? And she was just like quiet. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, I'm just being honest. Like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Like, I would definitely find out before you open your mouth, you know? And that was that. But I feel like that's the energy here. And that's the collective energy, because I am part of the collective. And like, you know, the energy that goes on, if you really pay attention, it is happening because people are trying to put things on other people that are not true. They're trying to project their issues and things on people, and it's getting worse, and it's only getting worse because people's eyes are opening, and they're seeing people for who they are, and they're getting caught in lies, and they're getting caught, and they have no self-respect they have no self-respect. Because if you did, you wouldn't disrespect other people in any way, shape, or form. And if you disrespect people, be sure, like if you're gonna push me, be sure I'm gonna push you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not doing anything, you come up and fucking push me out of whatever, out of disrespect or like pride or whatever. Like, you want to try to punk me, I will definitely push back. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your problem? You know, I wouldn't probably physically push you back yet. I'd like, what's up? Like, what's your deal? Like, you know, you have a problem, or I pretty much, yeah. But anyhow, I was meditating, I was thinking, I always get downloads when I'm driving through music and stuff. And bro, I didn't look these up at all. And I've been getting a download for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, I kind of knew what it meant, but I wanted to confirm. So God, first of all, you know if you know wrestling, who these people are. There's 2 of them, and they walk like this. If you know who they are, who are they? They're the bushwhackers. They're the bushwhackers. They're like lumberjacks, and they're like walking around like dirty fucks. But anyways, I saw that them, and then I'm like, God said no. God said no. God told me no, because people that try to, like, say, I'm gonna use my family for example, I would never go back to them. I would never go back to my family because they lie about me, they don't take accountability, they push things under the rug. I would never go back to you guys ever. I do, however, don't, and this doesn't apply to your kids. I don't want, it's gonna make me cry. And you guys, your initials start AJJ, M, and RRR. I would never want you to think that I don't love you, because I do love you. And it was never your fault. And I know that you guys miss each other because you guys were very, very close in age, and you guys grew up together from like babies to like 10, you know, and like, y'all know the truth. You guys know the truth. What you saw as a kid, that is true. And if they ever tried to lie to you, to tell you that it wasn't true, or to make other people look like it was their fault, you know that I try to fix it. You know that we did. And I can't help the fact that, you know, they are who they are. And I'm sorry that you had to miss out on your cousins, because they missed out on you guys too. And like, it was never your guys' fault, and it was never their fault, you know. And the reason I tried was because I thought about you guys first. And it was, for me, it was like, what about our kids, you know, because you guys were so close and you guys needed each other. And I still think that you need each other, but I know that so much time has passed that you don't even know how to go about doing that. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm sorry that this whole thing happened, but your parents are who they are. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know if they watch, I'm sure they will figure it out. But yeah, and anybody from your past or my past, like, I would never, I wouldn't want your support, because it could be fake. It could be out of your own greed, because your own, you know, like, it would just be like that. And people that, I heard, what did you tell me? He said guilty by association. Guilty by association. You are a, what is it called when they get in trouble for that? You're like a, oh my God, an accomplice. Oh God, it says anyone from the past will not be able to pass, because God will not allow past people to pass. If you're guilty by associating, the ones that watched never spoke up, and if you participated, no. The answer is no. I don't want to vibrate on the specific, I don't want to vibrate with these specific people for a reason. I am sure you all know who you are. You are me. You are a version of me that was in the past. You are the lowest vibration of who I was at my lowest. And that I've been in you are the version of me that I was in a past life as well. That's what I've been getting. You are a version of me that I was in a past life. That's why we can see you. That's why we can pick up on what you're doing. That's why we can understand and like, yes, have compassion, but like, this is where we need to stand up for ourselves. This is where we need to speak up. This is where we need to put up those boundaries and speak the truth and be what it is and not care if it hurts or not, because you didn't care if it hurt us. So why should we care if it hurt you? And it's not coming from a malicious place like we want to see you, yeah. Like, no, it's not like that. It's not like you. It's in a different way. It's in a different way. It's more like, I don't care. And you will definitely play the victim, because that's what narcissists do. And that's how it works, because I was with a narcissist for 3 years and I know what that is. My mom was a narcissist. My family, they are majority of them are narcissists. They can't accept responsibility. They blame other people. They point the finger. They don't even look at themselves. Okay. And then they'll change for 2 weeks and then come back and be on the same bullshit. Oh, you be hating me for 8 months, talking all that mess, and all of a sudden you have a change of heart. Don't work like that. Keep the same energy. Keep your same energy, because that's, be about it. If you feel like that, that's cool. Like, I have no problem with you. I'm not for everybody, and everybody's not gonna like me. And not everybody's gonna like you. That's cool. That's life. That's life. I'm cool with that. Are you? Are you? You should be. You should be able to be okay with that, especially the people, like who we are, real chosen ones, real light beings, because we don't throw around that word. People who throw around that word, people who throw around all that shit. It's a show. It's a show. And what did I hear? And you're right. You're absolutely right that I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm absolutely right. I get confirmations all the time that I'm right. And I've never wanted to be cocky, but there's a difference between cocky and confidence. And now it's time for us to be confident. Now it's time for us to just fucking speak our mind and not give a shit. Because we always stayed quiet. We always want to keep the peace. We didn't want anybody to fucking, get their panties in a wad. You know what I'm saying? What does it say? It says, if you find me offensive, then I suggest you quit finding me. Touche, toupee. So, I got this. I move with God. I listen to God. I've been obedient and disciplined for Him, and it is a blessing. He expects that from me, and I'm okay with that. I see all the eyes, but the eyes are from the past. I like to be very transparent, and I can see through this illusion of the past people. I will continue to post as I've been posting. I am not interested in my past at all. It's irrelevant to me. I am hopeful to be open for this sacred adventure, but I will never align with past frequencies that I've overcome. I will continue to grow and evolve towards the people, places, and things that things God will and has single-handedly guided me towards them and guided me towards the answer. If you want to be other people, if you want other people's gifts, you have to go through, and that leads back to what I ended up with, about how I know what I know. How I know what I know is because I'm a person who really, truly has done the work. There were so many times that you guys can get in my head and make me in my mind and make me believe the things that you were saying were true, partly because they were true, partly because they were a portion of what you guys were saying was true. But instead of dwelling on it, I took it as, we can be offended by it all we want, but the truth of the matter is that you can either be offended or you can use it in your best interest. And the fact is that I used it in my best interest. I took what things you were saying about me in a harsh way, and I turned it around. But all of a sudden, when it happens to you, when things are said about you people, whatever, that get in your head that probably are not intended for you, but you take it personally, that's why you get crazy. then all of a sudden now it's harsh, but you goddamn right I'm right. You know that I'm right. So you can be mad all you want, or you can be different. It's all to you. It's not my problem. It's your problem. It's your problem. You know. So you do with what you wish. You do with what you wish. Anyhow. Let's do this shit. Let's do this. Monkey do this. Alright. Let's where's the thing at? Oh my god. God, universe, ancestors, angels, archangels, past and loved ones, thank you for being here with the collective and I. Thank you for your guidance, your support, your comfort, your patience, your protection. Thank you for a clear mind. Thank you for a pure heart. Thank you for the intuition that I have. Thank you for the knowledge that I have. Thank you for the people that I have in my life. Thank you for the moon, the stars, the sky, the sun, the rain, the earth. Thank you for all of it. Please continue to protect the collective that is here with the purest intentions, not the takers, not the devils, not the devils. People that deserve your protection, people that deserve your clarity, people that deserve your love, people that deserve your protection, your patience, and your kindness, and your compassion, and your protection. Please be with them, protect them, continue to. All of us, our loved ones, and everything that we work so hard for. For the people that feel like they don't deserve your love, let me clarify. For the people that feel that they don't deserve you, God, people that feel that they don't deserve you, trust. So trust is the next thing we're going to talk about. I know that trust is trusting people, trusting things and places. It's hard to find a trusting person. It's hard to find a loyal person. It's hard to find an honest person. It's hard to find a person that is like you or me. You know, it is hard to find that. And sometimes we do trust people and they end up being opposite of what they are. Because they end up, so what they do is, the last guy I was with, he was telling me all this shit, so, and that's what's popping me in my head, because my past has taught me very well how to read people, how to see, how to catch on, and like, it's just, it's a real gift. So, so the last person I was with, he was a narcissist. Excuse me. Oh, he was disgusting. Oh my god, he was disgusting. That was disgusting, bro. It tasted gross. I know my mentor. So anyways, he was like, oh, I mirror people. He was just talking, like, we were just talking in general. And he's like, oh yeah, I got the job because I mirrored him. And I'm like, mirrored him? What are you talking about? He's like, I would agree with you what he would say, and like I would, be interested in like what he was interested in, and I'm like, but are you really interested in those things? He's like, hell no. So I get it in an interview, I get that at the same time, but like when you do it to other people, it's just to manipulate you, to make them think that you are interested in the same things that they are interested in, and then to screw you over pretty much. And then because he used to do that. And then when I started catching on to him, he would be like come in and out of my life like all the time. And it was just like, I was so fucking tired of that shit, you know? Like either you're gonna fucking go or you're gonna fucking stay. Like the door's not always gonna be open. You know, the door's not always gonna be open for you. Like, so there was a moment where I cut it off. But yeah, he used to definitely, he would argue, like he would make shit up just to like go away and like be with someone else, you know? And then like he would fight with them to come here back to me. And it was shit like that. So it's very much like they start shit in order to make you feel some type of way. And then they come back and they're like, oh, you know, and sometimes when we have abandonment issues, we accept it, right? We accept the in and out of our lives because we haven't come into our own in order to realize that we deserve better. And so I'm already at that point where I know I deserve better. That's why people from the past cannot pass. And it's not me that's in charge of giving my pieces away. My ancestors, they, you know, and I'm not antisocial. I'm very social. And when I meet people, I'm very open. But when say it's like a party or something, and speaking of party, that's the download I got. So, say if I go to a party and I'm like, oh, you know, cool, like mingling, la la la, and then I leave, God tells me, no, this person, no. Yeah. You know, so after I leave, it gets like very sorted out. But I absolutely give people a chance to like, you know, I'm cool with people. It's not like, I'm like, ew, I don't like you. You know, I'm not like that. But the download was, I kept on hearing in the beginning, like maybe 3 weeks ago, queen bee. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, and I never even looked it up. But the whole thing was like, don't bees like bring pollen to the queen bee, and then that's how she makes honey? I think that's how it goes. Oh, excuse me. Angels, ancestors, archangels, God, creator, the divine universe, some loved ones. I invoke the east, the air, the south, the fire, the west, the water, the north, the earth, and we all other signs. We are all the signs. I invoke Great Spirit, the one goddaughter, goddaughter. Oh, it might be goddaughter. Here we go. The one God maker of above and below, so within, so without. The one of creator of life. Let's do this. So let's get back to the bee thing. Okay, so I remember a long time ago I was talking about that party that I went to. I mean the party that I went to. Come to find out it was a freak show. Let's see. Queen bee pollination. Pollinators, yeah, okay. So it says, what is the, oh wait. And honeybees. Wait. So what do? Collecting pollen. Okay, yes. So the honeybee hops from flower to flower. They stick it to one shrub or tree, otherwise blah, 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 blah. And then what do? And then what? Here we go. Yeah, okay. It says, do honeybees feed the queen? It says, upon emergence, the virgin queen spends 5 to 8 days in the colony prior to taking her mating. Nurse bees continue to feed her during this time, allowing reproductive organs, blah, 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 blah. And then it says, even without a queen, a honeybee can complete her normal adult lifespan, about 4 to 6 weeks. However, the colony she belongs to will not be able to survive more than a couple of months unless the queen is quickly replaced. Without a new queen, the colony will dwindle as members die one by one. Boom! Okay. This is the download. So that party I went to, remember how I was saying like that whole place was like it was crowded, like bro, I had chills. I couldn't go through. And then I heard Queen Bee, and it was like, it was a vision of like a queen bee but the queen bee was like representing a person. So it was like, and the people standing there were the worker bees, and it was like the pollen represented the energy, and it was like I don't know, like people who would do things there, like the guy would be the honeybee, and he would give the pollen, the energy from that person to the queen bee, and that was like the place. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So today I went to the gym. And I was learning something on the side. I know that's gonna make sense to some people. I know it will if you knew what I was talking about from my last video. I think I was wearing a yellow shirt in that video, and I was sitting right here. I remember. So I was listening, like they had all these songs playing, right? So the song was Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone. So funny. So that's that was the download. It finally came to me, but it was in the form of bees. It was in the form of bees. It says, why was it Kelly Clarkson? What was I thinking about? It was cool, but it was all pretend. You dedicated you took the time. It wasn't long. I think it was just those sentences. Yeah, I think it was just those. You had your chance, you blew it, out of sight, out of mind, shut your mouth, I just can't take it anymore, again and again and again. Those were the only sentences that like, it was like on point. So it was like, you're dedicated, you took the time, it wasn't long. And then it says, and then that's when it was like, you had your chance and you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind, shut your mouth, I just can't take it. Again and again and again. So that was a song, and then, fuck, I can't remember the other one. I can't remember. Okay, but those are the downloads. Let's get to the reading. I'm here to do reading for the collective. Not everything is going to vibe with you, and if it does, then it's cool. It's probably not for you. It's probably for some fucking weirdo that likes to pollinate. Are we doing this? We're doing this. Okay. We're doing this. Okay. Wait. Same. Okay. And I put him here. Okay, so it says the sons of Simeon were Jubal, Hamim, Jarbar, Zohar, and Shaul. The descendants of Shaul and Shalom, Mibsam, and Mishma. Why am I reading all this? Oh, Shelah was one of Judah's sons. The descendants of Shelah were the father of Lekach, Ladah, the father of Maresha, the families of the linen workers at Beth, these names all come from ancient records. They were pottery makers who lived in Niatam and Gedera. They lived and worked for the king. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. I changed the page. I don't know what that means. Okay, it says, the message came to me concerning Egypt. Look, the Lord is advancing against Egypt, riding on a swift cloud. The idols of Egypt tremble. The hearts of the Egyptians melt with fear. I will make Egyptian fight amongst Egyptian. Oh my God. Brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, city against city, the province against province. The Egyptians will lose heart, and I will confuse their plans. They will plead with their idols for wisdom and call on spirits, mediums, and those who consult with the spirits of the dead. I will hand Egypt over to A hard, cruel master, a fierce king will rule them, says the Lord of heaven's armies. The waters of the Nile will fail to rise, and floods will flood the fields. The riverbed will be parched and dry. The canals of the Nile will dry up. The streams of Egypt will sink, and rotting reeds will and rushes. All the greenery among the riverbank and all the crops along the river will dry up and blow away. The fishermen will lament the lack of work. Those who cast hooks on the Nile will groan, and those who use nets to lose heart will lose heart. There will be no flax for the harvesters, no thread for the weavers. They will be in despair, and all the workers will be sick at heart. What fools are the officials of Zoan! The best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong. Will they not boast to the Pharaoh of their wisdom? Will they dare brag about their wise ancestors? Where are your wise counsels, Pharaoh? Let them tell you what God plans, what the Lord of heaven's armies is going to do to Egypt. The officials of Zoan are fools. The officials of Memphis are deluded. The leaders of the people have led Egypt astray. The Lord has sent the spirit of foolishness on them. So all their suggestions are wrong. They cause Egypt to stagger. They like a drunk in his vomit. Ooh. And I said it tastes disgusting. There is nothing Egypt can do. All are helpless. The head and the tail, the noble palm branch and the lowy reed. Interesting. My servant Isaiah has been walking around naked and barefoot for the last 3 years. This is a sign, a symbol that terrible troubles I will bring upon Egypt and Ethiopia, for the king of Israel will take away the Egyptians and Ethiopians as prisoners, will make them walk naked and barefoot, both young and old, their buttocks bared, to the shame of Egypt. Then the Philistines will be thrown into panic, for they counted on the power of Ethiopia and boasted their allies in Egypt. They will say, if this can happen to Egypt, what chance do we have? They were counting on Egypt to protect us from the Assyria. This message came to me concerning Babylon by the desert, by the sea. I see a terrifying vision. I see the betrayer betraying, the destroyer destroying. Go ahead, you Elamites and Medes, attack and lay siege. I will make an end to all groaning Babylon. Cause my stomach aches and burns with pain, sharp pangs of anguish upon me, like those of a woman in labor. I grow faint when I hear what God is planning. I am too afraid to look. My mind reels and my heart races. I long for evening to come, but now I am terrified of the dark. Look, are you preparing a great feast? They are spreading rugs for people to sit on. Where'd it go? To sit on. Everyone is eating and drinking, but quick, grab your shields and prepare for battle. You are being attacked. It says, meanwhile, the Lord said to me, put a watchman on every city wall. Let him shout out what he sees. He should look for chariots drawn by pairs of horses, for the riders on donkeys and camels. Let them watch, and let the watchman be fully alert. Then the watchman called out day after day. I stood on the watchtower, my Lord, night after night, and I remained at my post. And now at last, look, here comes a man on a chariot with a pair of horses. But the watchman said, Babylon is fallen, fallen. The idols of Babylon lie broken on the ground. Oh, my people, threshold of the winnowed. I have told you everything, Lord. Heaven's armies has said everything the God of Israel has told me. The dark is afraid of the dark. The dark is afraid of the dark. is what it is. Okay, let's do this. We're doing this thing today. Huh. All right, let's hold on. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Sorry, I was talking. We be talking conversation. He's like, what are you doing? Nothing. You tell me what to do. Oh shit. All right, let's go. Let's collect a movie aware. Woo! Transmutation. Transmute the energy. So trust. People can't let go of things. They're unable to transmute. Like that's what the dark is afraid of the dark. That's what keeps on coming up. The dark is afraid of the dark. They can't transmute. For soulmates, for us soulmates, there's relief for us. People they're afraid of the dark. The dark is afraid of the dark. The transmuting is stagnant. They are stuck. They are unable to release. They get no relief. You see, the relief card is higher. I never put the card higher than this. So it means the shift. It's not on the same dimension. It's not on the same realm. It's not on the same frequency. It is not the relief. It's a higher sense of relief. It's giving us relief. It's giving us soulmates relief. There are soulmates here that are with us. I got chills right now. With the ancestors, it's safe for us to move forward. It is safe for us to speak truth. It is safe that's the message. Ooh. It is safe for us to speak the truth. It is safe because as of right now, they are unable. Fuck. Bro, thank you. Right now, that's their home. They can't go anywhere. You see how this home card, it's right under transmute, but it's like they're not shedding any skin. They're unable to shed their skin because the dark is afraid of the dark. But it's have divine feminine and water. It's consciousness. It's like the divine feminine energy. It's bringing in that balance of water. So today I got I was thinking, and I'm like, you gotta be okay, so when you dive deep, it's like, jealousy. When you dive deep and you heal yourself and you figure out what is the bottom of the abyss of your consciousness, that's how you get to know whatever you need to know. Like, you're not gonna have the same information I'm gonna have in my subconscious. You know, I'm not going to have the same information you have. Like, we all have different, the same gifts, but in different ways. That's why we're all puzzle pieces to this whole equation. That's why we are all drops in the ocean, because we make up the whole piece of the whole ocean. We are all portions of the pie. So we start to, like a puzzle, we start to mesh together, and like not mesh together in that type of sense, but put the puzzle pieces of why we're here together. When we start to heal, that's why not a lot of people do it, because it's really hard to dive deep. And sometimes it's like you become Scuba Steve. You're just like, okay, I'm going to the bottom, like I'm gonna figure this shit out. Once you start diving and you kind of like start like, damn, it's fucking dark down there. Like, I don't really want to go that far. Like, but then you start to go farther and farther. And then at one point you're just like, fuck it. And you just go all the way down. And it's like, you become Scuba Steve. But Scuba Steve also runs out of fucking oxygen. So there are times we need to come back up, because consciousness can get really deep. Consciousness can, take you into psychosis, because things hit different for other people, and it makes us feel like it's our guilt and our shame sometimes that we don't accept, that hurts us so bad, that makes us feel like we're crazy. Because 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 the things that we have probably done are shameful, are to ourselves, you know, and it has nothing to do with anybody else. It's just us, you know. We have probably have done certain things that we regret, you know what I mean? And like dealing with that and like accepting that and forgiving ourselves and moving forward is hard, because it's hard to look at ourselves in the mirror and forgive ourselves for how the past shit that we've done and we've been a part of, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying like the dark, afraid of the dark, but being us as like the light people, because it's hard for, you know. It gets easier though, right? It gets easier to do that and to accept loss, because even though it's so, that's why it's so hard when you break up with someone or like you walk away from your family and everything, because what happens is that we have so much love for the people that we are in common contact with, you know, like our friends, our family, you know, partners and stuff like that. We end up growing so much love, and you know, us light people, we love hard, and we, you know, we want to help them, and that's why we stick around. We have abandonment issues and we stay longer, and you know, things like that. And like, and when we let go of those people, it's easier to accept death when someone's flesh is gone. But when someone we love and we have to mourn is gone, but they're still here in their flesh, it's like we're stuck with that love that we have for that person or those people, and it has nowhere to go. You know, it has nowhere to go. So instead of giving it out to other people, you need to give it to yourself, because that's the only way that you're gonna heal, because you're lacking that. We lack that, you know, at one point in our life. So if you give it back to yourself, you start to understand deeper knowledge and understand how you did it and understand why it happened and understand that moving forward is okay. So you start to learn your own lessons in your own way. And people that don't do that are really jealous. They're really jealous. Yes. They're really jealous. And they got psychic and they got veiled. Veiled is like covered, right? So normally, we have a lot of protection. There's a lot of protection here. If you are here with the truest intent, you're protected by my ancestors, God, and your ancestors, regardless if you believe in that type of sense or not. They're there, and they are around you, and they are here in this realm, but we do not see them because they're a spirit. We can feel them, we can sense them, we can smell them. They lightly touch us. We can't. It is possible. It happens to me all the time, and I'm like itching my nose. It happens to me all the time. So don't be afraid of that. You know, I always smell, like the other day, like I smell my grandma. She used to put on oil of Olay, like the pink lotion for her face. I smelled it in my room the other day. I was like, what is that smell? It's my granny. And I always smell cigarettes. And I smell flowers all the time. One time I smelled meat, and meat is not a good thing. Meat is lower vibrational, disgusting, gross things. And raw meat, not just any meat, raw meat. It's not a good smell, and that's not a good thing. So just pray, cleanse your energy, you know. And sometimes like energies will flow through your house, you know what I mean? They don't stay, they just are wandering. But this like psychic, like it's protection, you're protected. And not only that, you myself, like if you've really gone to the abyss, you know what are dark souls and what are not. But when you because we all have demons, right? We all have low vibrational energy. We all have like a dark side. We all, you know, but a lot of us are ashamed of it. They hide it, you know what I mean? And like, and then they want to say, oh, it's not me, I'm nice. And it's like, no, you ain't. Shut up. No, you're not, liar. But the people that have done the work and that have the same clairs, I realize that there's nothing to be afraid of because you know your own demons, and when you look at these beings like this, like they're like right in front of you, and you know you're just like, hey man, hey man, what you do? Why you here? So you know, that's me though. That's me because I've had to overcome that dark energy a lot. So now it's like I'm not going anywhere. What do you want? Kind of like that energy, you know. So you're protected. You're veiled. And veiled to me is like cloaked, and not in a dark sense, but like translucent. Ooh, I said translucent. I never use that word. Or yeah, translucent. It's like being a chameleon kind of, but not in a negative way, because you know people are chameleons. Like, ooh, I'm like her. Ooh, I'm gonna be like that. Ooh, ooh. You know, no. It's more like you blend in, and it's hard. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so what is said in that passage? It's like being protected. It's like starving the beast. The only way to overcome an addiction is to starve it. The only way to overcome negative energy is to starve it. The only way to let go of anything is to starve it. Yeah, that's what brings you power. That's what brings us power. So, you know, the light is nourishing. The light is life, right? So, and the dark doesn't want your light. I mean, it does, but if you starve it, it can't get near you. So it can try, but good luck. Trust yourself. The higher realms. I was looking at that card the whole time. I was sitting there. Fire. Be fearless. Look up. Yerwa. Ooh, it said get beat up, fight. I don't know. Get beat up and fight. And that fell like this next to this side. Because all this is right here next to relief. Like, trust yourself, your higher, you know, the higher realms are there for you. The fire, it's like purification. It's like, they're giving you that fire. Be fearless. The answer to the question you're afraid to ask. What you afraid of? All right, that's good. That's that. All right, let's see. I'm gonna clear this up. Ow. All right. Break it down, Spirit. Break it down. 3 cups at the bottom. 3 cups, ace of, 3 of swords. Whoa, okay. I heard protected from heartbreak. So these are very beautiful cards to me. This deck specifically, this 3 of cups is spiritual, is spiritual card. I feel like they're protected. There's a yellow, like a golden aura around them, and they're like, you know, protecting their own cup, protecting their energy, protecting their. So that's what's going on. People are trying to break your heart. People are trying to tell you things about yourself that probably are like flawed or whatever, and that's how they get into your head, because they want to pick at that scab and like open it and make it bleed, and no can do. People will be unable to get in your head when you heal. So that's the whole point of us being here. So yeah, that's the whole point of us being here. Because the 3 of Cups again and the 9 of Pentacles. That's the whole point of us being here, so we can be abundant in this physical world, because pentacles are abundance, and it's being the Hierophant. Oh my, you here, and the Two of Wands. It's like God is here, and this is the time of judgment, bro. This is the time of judgment. All the contracts. He's thinking about contracts. Someone's thinking about contracts. Someone's trying to make a decision about a contract, or maybe something in their life, or maybe a marriage, but or a relationship, something like that. Heartache. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, baby. What? Bro. We going. Okay. So God is like making a decision, and the people of God are also making a decision. He is helping us make a decision that exactly what I said in the beginning. Who's ever broken your heart? Bro, look at this. Look at this. Who's ever broken your heart? This is the Three of Cups. Who's ever broken your heart or tried to break your heart? Who's ever try to like jab you, like not in a physical sense, but like throw shade, or like manipulate you, or try to like get in your head. Those people who try to make you blind and indecisive, who try to put you in a blindfold, how to try to like get in your head and make you not see what, or trust your intuition, because this is the Seven of Cups here. It give you illusions, because they know you're abundant. They know you're the Queen of Cups. They know you cherish and you work hard for the things that you have. And you work hard for you work hard for your family, you work hard for all of that. And the Chariot's here underneath the Hierophant card. The Chariot is like a wish granted. The Chariot is a wish granted for the Queen of Cups, someone who has a lot of intuition. The Queen of Pentacles also is someone who's very decisive, very assertive, very, well, that's the Queen of Swords, but I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is like someone that can make decisions of sound and mind. And the Queen of Cups here is like someone who's, this picture, she's like, I dare you to take my cup. And that's what she looks like. And this one looks so peaceful. She's like, I'm happy with what I have. I've worked hard for what I have. I take care of what I have, and this right here is a wish granted. And it's also working very hard to overcome all of these things, heartache, disillusion, fucking being blind to who you truly are. Like this Queen of Cups here, you guys, we have worked really hard to be where we are today, and that's because this Chariot here, we kept going with God, we kept going with our intuition, we kept going. We have gotten sidetracked and delayed and all this stuff, but like we still never took our eyes off the prize. You know what I mean? And with that, it was like, that's when your intuition came in. That's when all these things started, really healing. Three of Swords is, Nine of Swords is underneath the three of Swords. Damn. There could be about 9 to 12 people that are really, could be 6 people, 7 people. I would say 9 people. Wait a second. 9, yeah. There's 9 people. There's 9 people and this skeleton is a little baby. There's 9 people that are the dark is afraid of the dark. Interesting. There's 9 people that can't sleep. There's 9 people that are restless. There's 9 people that are going through heartache, but it's heartache that they took upon themselves to do to other people. So it's like what goes around comes around, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's underneath the person who has been blindfolded with the swords here. Someone's like that's indecisiveness. It's if they people made you feel indecisive about who you really are. They wanted you to be confused, and right now that is what they're facing, and that's why the dark is afraid of the dark. Yeah, 7 the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles is underneath the 7 of Cups. I feel like this is the hard work also that you had to go through to overcome the 7 of Cups. You know, it's a lot of mental confusion. It's a lot of mental indecisiveness, a lot of thinking about, you know, they kind of make you think about or doubt who you are, and they feed off of that. Well, once they can't do that, yeah, bro, once they can't do that, so once they can't do that, this is 7 of Swords here. It's like they run away. They run away because once they can't, the Queen of Pentacles is under here. This guy has all the swords and nobody's around him. He's like looking at them like, get out of here. You know, once they can't do that, the 10 of Swords happens. Because it says 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Okay, so 10 of Swords and 9 of Wands. So there's a lot of people coming out of being backstabbed. There's a lot of people coming out and getting up from being like this 9 of Wands is to me like I'm this 10 of Wands is in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even though it's the 9 of Wands, this wand right here is getting used to get to the 10 of Wands, which is getting yourself away from all these burdens and everything, because how it feels to be backstabbed, you know, doesn't feel great, especially when you bring it upon yourself to do it to others, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's your karma. People can't take it if you don't dish it out. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. I don't know why I keep doing this. But anyways, like I said, Tyrant, the Chariot, and Judgment. Judgment is here with the Fool and the Hermit. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And back to the top of the reading. So it's like getting the new beginning, being able to walk freely. And look, the wand is right here with the Hermit. Being able, that's the 10, like, you know, I see that as you got to this point where it's like you use that other wand to start your new beginning, because 10 of Wands is also a new beginning, not a new beginning, but using that past, using that other 10 of Wands to walk with you in your hermit mode, in your wisdom, in your experiences moving forward. So like never forget where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like be proud of where you come from, be proud of how far, and not only that, how far you've come in growth. There's a 4 of Swords here. It's like being at peace, and there's also protection here. I see this is a protection card. Like, you know, in the normal tarot, they're sitting down sleeping. I feel like this is protection as you sleep. And yeah, and there's justice here. Wisdom. It's like, interesting. So, you know how I said there was a baby here on the 7 and 9 of Swords? There's a baby here. Well, the baby has like a crown with swords like this. And this woman, in Justice, has the same crown and a skeleton here that's like a little baby head. But the crown for the swords are now like flower petals. Yeah. And she holds the sword of truth. And she holds the balance. It's like, and the wisdom. So there is a lot of wisdom, and and yeah, it's coming within with your soul tribe and your soulmates, because there was a soulmate card in the raw cards. So with the Lovers here, it's also bringing soulmates into the picture, soul tribe, and it's about protecting each other. With this energy that we hold, that will always protect our own cup, protect our own heart, never make us doubt ourselves, never make us have fear. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's all, folks. It's like protecting the consciousness that you have, protecting what you know, protecting your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Be very clean at this time. Do a spiritual cleanse, do a salt bath, do a cleanse, however you want to do it. I mean, right now, what is it? It's Pisces season, is it? I'm not sure. What's the date? It's February. Almost, no. Still Aquarius? I don't know. I think it's still Aquarius. I'm not sure. But Aries is not till April, right? Anyways, I don't know what sign we're in right now, but it's Capricorn, then Aquarius. Yeah. Because Capricorn goes into half of January, and then it's Aquarius. So, right? Yeah, I think I'm right. But so it's the mind. So that's why all these swords are here, because karma's coming around. So and Jupiter's expansion, and Jupiter is Jupiter's lovely. Jupiter's lovely. But it's protecting like the light, our energy source, being there for each other energetically, and starving out these people. Yeah, exactly what I said. Because this person is the Page of Cups, and this person has the energy of, I want to say envy. Oopsie. Ooh, yeah. I want to say envy. And they're giving you this cup, and the fish is like, represents God, right? It's like the sign of the fish, right? So it's like giving you this cup with this fish with no water. It's empty consciousness. It's like, I heard funding. Funding the fake to fake the funk. What? Funding the fake to fake the funk. What is this called? He's like this. No, he's like this, but I saw it as this. Quiet test. Quietest. Like quiet, I'm the quietest. I don't know. I don't know if that means quietest. I don't know. Figure it out. Quietest, I don't know. Maybe someone doesn't say much. Fun. Oh, they're not saying that they're being funded to fake the funk. Whatever. Should be. Never mind. I'm not going to tell you to spend your money. You're a grown ass person. You can do what you want. Do what I want. Anyways, but yeah, this person is trying to give the Three of Cups this fake ass cup, but her energy is different. You see, her energy is different. she's trying to, her energy is different. It looks like she's trying to be one of them. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. It looks like she's trying to offer them to be a cup, like, hey, I have this cup, like, can I join? But these people are kind of like not paying attention to her. They're, wow. They're not paying attention. Out of sight, out of mind. Shut your mouth. I just can't take it. Wow. Okay. So it's like they're not paying attention to her because they're protected by that energy, that godlike energy. And so she's offering, let's see what happens. I'm gonna make mole today. Oh my god. The moon. They know her secrets. They know, we know, they know, see? We know, they know their secret. We know their secrets. It's like, that's why they're ignoring her. Be strong, stay strong with that. If you already know who it is that is, yeah, who it is that is, has been opposing you, it's okay to speak. It's okay to speak up. It's okay. Because they're being preoccupied because the dark is afraid of the dark. The Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. Okay, so for this right here, the Knight of Cups is a person approaching your stability. There's going to be a person wanting to approach your stability. This person is coming off like the King of Cups. But this person is really the King of Cups, here to bring conflict. So when I say funded to fake the funk, whoa. Whoa. Let's see here. Yeah. It was a 7 of Pentacles. It's like, someone trying really hard to get to this Queen of Pentacles here. It's a masculine energy. It could be 2 masculine energy. They want to bring conflict to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, that with that 7 of Pentacles here, it's like they see how hard people work, and it's like this Knight of Cups wants to be a part of this Queen of Pentacles foundation, but this Knight of Cups is really the King of Cups trying to be manipulative only to get to approach the Queen of Pentacles foundation only to cause conflict. I feel as though the Star card is here, and I don't think that any of us would let a person come in to do that. However, I feel as though if this person or people or whatever in our lives approached it, I feel it would be a conflict for them with us, only because we would be healing energy, and we would be healing energy, and it would be very difficult for a person to get past that type of energy when they're causing conflict, because it would raise up a lot of questions. And with the World card here, it's like that cycle of conflict with this going after people's foundations, only to cause conflict. That cycle is over. The World card is here. It's like there's a lot of vulnerability that would need to be, a lot of things would need to be transparent, and those people that are not willing to be transparent and make things very clear would not be able to pass or go on to the frequency of vulnerability, let's just say. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords reverse. So yeah, the Ace of Wands here is the and Justice, baby. Okay. The Ace of Wands here is the divine giving us that motivation to keep going, the drive to keep going, the action to move forward. It's giving us, it's pulling, not pulling them back, but keeping them there so we can get relief to move forward above this other realm, because the Page of Swords here, the whatever they're trying to say and dish out is like non-effective. And that's why Justice is here. Again. And the Empress. Okay, I got children now. And the Sun, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Justice, Empress, and the Sun. Can't get any more powerful than that now, can ya? Oh my god, I'm making a mess. Table mess. But we started with the Hierophant card, and that is pretty much the energy that we hold, because the energy that's being thrown to us is not going to penetrate. Not going to penetrate. Let's see. What are we doing? Okay. Use this. So I'm going to wrap it up here because I want to go make the mole. And I need to make rice with it. Ooh, it's gonna be so fucking good. By the time you see this, I'm gonna be eating my mole. Anyways, we have changes here. New beginnings. Burden. Burden. Oh, but it burden's a 10, so it's like no more burdens. Ooh, okay, so it's the way you perceive your burdens. I get it. Okay, so new beginning. So the way we need to perceive our burdens, it's like this ant is stuck. Okay, so there's a leaf here, but this ant looks like it's stuck inside the leaf. And the next card is perception. So, and I said burden, but I said someone's coming out of that. And then when the perception card came out, you can look at it as this ant is stuck in this leaf. But you can also look at it as the ant is walking on top of the leaf. Thanks, man. That was a good one. Growth. And exactly. So that's how we know what we know. I see you. That's how we know what we know. Getting new beginnings, to look at things differently, to look at have a different perception about growing, looking at growth in a different way, as being burdens, as being hard, like being able to look at your past, whatever's hurt you, whatever's held you back or whatever. And in majority of the time, it is ourselves. And when we're holding ourselves back and other people are holding us back, it's really fun. It is difficult. But if you see it in a way that it is you first rather than other people, that's changing your perception as well. So you can be like, someone's trapping me inside a leaf. Or you can say, well, I need to get over this leaf and I'm a fucking ant. And it's really hard for, it's a leaf. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, okay. So earlier, when I was laying down in my bed without Ryan here, I got this I was just thinking, and it's like, when you retreat, like when I retreat, when I retreat, because that's what I do. When I retreat, I end up getting clarity on certain things, because I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker, but I'm not a word. I don't worry about a lot of things because there's no point in worrying about shit. It just makes you anxious and I used to worry a lot, but I don't anymore. I haven't worried for a while about dumb shit. And truth. Okay, so the perception that I'm giving you, the examples that I'm giving you about retreat, about all of this, it is the truth. It's a number 12, it's a 3. And then it says integration. So using what we know, yeah, it's giving you what I'm trying to say. So I mean, he's giving me what I'm trying to show you a new perspective. So it's like changes are coming. There's going to be new beginnings. There might be burdens. It might get worse before it gets better. It always gets worse before it gets better, right? That's always how it is. Especially when you're healing, because when you look at yourself and you accept things for what they are and it hurts and you feel to heal, then that is the burden, right? When you look at it as, damn, like, I need to, this be happening to me, not, it's happening for me, not to me, that's a new perception. And that's what helps you grow and gain your knowledge, right? In different types of ways. Well, when you, and that happens when you retreat. When you retreat, you can gain clarity and truth, right? And when you integrate it into your future, when you integrate it in your future dealings with people, that's how transformation happens, and unlimited possibilities. And sacred space here. What else? Joy to the world. Okay. And reunion of souls. What did I say? Oh my God, you're the best, man. I'm gonna leave it there, man. I am gonna go cook some din din. I'm gonna go cook some mole. I can't wait for it to be finished. But that is it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope this helped. I hope that it gives you guys clarity in some way, shape, or form. My name is Delana. Thank you guys for being here. If you got to the end, please take a dance party with my Fruit Loop socks. Okay. Anyways, thank you for being here at Inward Revolution. My name is Delana. I leave you with health, wealth, and happiness, peace, love, and harmony. Take care, guys. Peace be with you. May all the good things be good. And if you're going through something, it's okay. It's only temporary. Don't worry. And if you're fucking with me, I'm gonna worry about me, give a fuck about you. Gotta go. Bye, guys. See ya. Oh, 122.